So don't jump into other people's realities. Try to live your own.
Well, yes and no. That's very well put, because other people's realities are like these books, TV shows, stories, visions. We can go into those, but we should always be focused on where we stand with that. Where am I in that? Well, I am the person that's reading it, watching it, that's really cool. And when it's over, when the show is over, if you're left with the fumes of that show, how cool it was or how scary it was, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's entertainment that gets us different perspectives. But to live in somebody else's dream, you will never get where you want to get or be who you want to be.
Is that how people get stuck sometimes?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That it's very cultic. That we believe that other people have the answer. We don't want to adult and take responsibility. Responsibility is also a Capricorn word. Be responsible, be able to respond to external stimuli, to internal messages. It's an art form. It's very difficult. Will we ever get it? No. No. And these people that tell you that they're masters and they're always in the moment, no, they're not. You should see them in their personal life. It can be a mess, but they're never going to talk to you about it. Why do I talk about it? Because it's a release for me, and I think I'm enough of a common man. I'm a common person of a reality. I'm a reality pirate. I like going into these different movies, realities, whatever, but I see myself when I get out of that and I'm able to live my own personal life. So I hope to be able to share what I go through from my perspective as a research analyst can give other people a comfort such as, oh my God, yeah, I do that. That's what's cool about recovery meetings. Oh my God, the first recovery meeting, Codependence Anonymous, that I went to, 1988, 89, maybe 1988. I was shocked. I'd never heard people say my whole life. They didn't even know me. I didn't open my mouth. I was shocked and terrified. I thought, oh my God, there's a whole nother world out there. But that's the whole idea of 12-step and of recovery, that we take the first 6 steps to go within, then we start practicing that in the outer world. And at the very end of it, we share that with other people, other like-minded people. And I think it's a wonderful idea. That's what the good aspect of churches and organizations do, that are also run by human beings, and we're all faulted. So take what's good for you and leave what's not.
And keep being a person.
Yeah, you really do. And the simple thing about that is that just being who you are, when you start to figure that out, and you will get cues from other people. You may get cues from movies, from books, from this. I look at a lot of different things to remind me who I am and what I'm doing and what am I like-minded with. But just to be yourself is a real hard thing to do because of societal structure. And it's hard to be at a job and try to be yourself. Well, there's boundaries there too.
Yeah, that's it. Phrase "be who you are" is a lot more difficult than you think. I remember saying that to my kids since before they could speak. And when they're about toddlers, I realized that I wasn't saying it to myself.
Yeah, that's wise. That's wise. Well, as a mom, of course, you're focused on the survival, the instincts, and the traumas and the joys of people that you want to raise and turn into real human beings. That's very normal behavior, Linda.
Yeah. And we love our kids, want what's best for them, but we don't love ourselves in the same way at all as moms.
It's progressive, I think. What changed that for you?
I think I came to realize that if I wanted what's best for them, I had to be what's best for me. I had to be healthy for them to be healthy. So I started mothering myself in a way, in the same way, treating my inner emotional, spiritual self the same way I was treating my children. And that changed a lot because I was really negative, self-negative, still fall back to that. But when you start to love yourself and become aware of who you are, you can forgive yourself easily and you don't stay stuck in how horrible of a person and all the things you're bad at.
Oh, welcome to Earth, honey.
Right.
You know, it appears that you're addressing that you came to know more about your inner child. You're raising children and you invited your own inner child to play. I think I've told the story. Yeah. Is that what it feels like?
Yeah.
I've told the story a couple times, but it's so delicious. I'll throw it in again. When I did the meditation of meeting my inner child with a therapist, here comes this little blonde-headed thing. She walks up to me, puts her hands on her hips, and kicks me in the knee. I said, what? And she said, you don't listen. You let these people into your life that drain you, that hurt you. You don't listen to me. You don't protect me. That changed my life. I had no idea what you're talking about. But I had to learn and grow. I think that's one of the beauty of raising small children, even having, my husband has a grandson. When we have Liam around, you're once again experiencing your inner child through their child behavior. And it's a renewal and it's a redo of sorts.
It is. I heard something, this is mine, and I don't know who said it first, but when you're irritated or triggered or frustrated with your child or your child that you're taking care of, it's because you weren't allowed to display that behavior when you were that age.
Wow.
That's
huge.
Too.
That is huge. And I know I'm older than you, but I know when I was growing up, children were seen and not heard. It was very rigid as it was supposed to be. My parents had great boundaries with me. They were wonderful. And they were absolutely wonderful. They make mistakes. Well, yeah, but they didn't know. How are you supposed to know? I'd last, how you say, well, there's no books written for parenting. And Dr. Phil the other day says, yeah, there is. I wrote one. Here it is. It's pretty cool. I would suggest people get that book because he is pretty amazing,
Yeah.
We cannot
books on parenting, and then you have your one child that just breaks the mold and makes you feel crazy.
Yeah. And so what? We work through it. I